Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Madcapper, and this is another video on Raid Shadow Legends. This is part 2 of the Battle Royale. Kael gets his shot at the reigning champion Poisoner Frozen Banshee. And to make it fair, I've just stolen her gear and put it on him. Sorry about that. Hey, look, I have a gem mine. So, I don't think we need to dilly-dally. I'm figuring it out. We're just going to jump right into the Clanboss and show you what the scoop is. I accidentally made a mistake. I did a run, realizing I didn't equip Gravechill Killer with artifacts. So she is now ready to go. Kael's ready to go. This is his current stat. I did make a mistake on the stat sheet on the last video. So this is actually the gear he's going to use. It's a slightly different setup, but it's a more accurate setup, easier to implement because I'm just stealing the gear from Frozen Banshee and putting on him with, of course, different jewelry. Here's the team. What do I expect to happen? I expect Gravechill's going to do less damage because she doesn't have the extra poisons she's going to put down, the 5% to match the poison sensitivity. But overall, I think this is going to be a pretty good team. It is all Void and Magic, so the Magic Affinity Clanboss isn't going to be a real big difference. It's going to hurt in that he attacks in extra time and puts different debuffs on. Plus, he buffs himself with an attack up. But the flip side to that is he's going to hit Bulwark in extra time, which means you're going to see more buff extension. What's going to be better? I don't know. The best part is I don't even have to do any setup. We can just let this run and let it go. So I'm going to disappear as always, and we'll give you the, we'll let you watch it, and we'll meet you on the other side. Well, that's a pretty respectable. I thought it was ending rather early, but the damage was pretty respectable. It is not the best damage we did. He was slightly edged out by our other comp here. And what we're gonna do, just for fairness here, let's get that. Hey, thanks for the clan. That's like the first time I've ever felt like, hey, thank God I got a Clanboss key as a compensation for Clarion fucking up. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's go. Let's get it going. All right. Are you guys gonna want to see me build this? Screw it. I can always edit it out. I won't edit it out. I don't like editing. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna do that. just to see what happens. For the memes, for shits and giggles. Come on. Already shown once, and we'll show again, is a better poisoner. Do I need to set this up? I feel like I do. I feel like I do so that she doesn't mess up early. Yeah, we're going to throw that down right away. And like I said, maybe it's just me. It's just an opinion. You don't have to get mad. You don't have to get triggered. I'm just saying that in my opinion, I'm better off having a champion that's going to be better than Kael as a starter to get me through the early game. All right. And then, you know, have a poisoner like a Frozen Banshee who's going to be into the late game and even end game content. But that's just my opinion. Everyone has their own. I just generally found Elaine more useful in the early game. Maybe it's just because it happened to be the gear I had, or there's complementary champions. I don't know, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna run this scenario here. We're gonna see definitively whether Kael is already out of the battle royale, or whether he can pull out a clutch here and survive to the next round.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
All right, everybody, that is it. 19.55. That is so close to a 2 key. It is clear to say that Kael has lost the battle. Frozen Banshee has won not once but twice. She showed it on Void and she showed it again here on Magic Affinity. It was a good try, Kael, but you were just simply outclassed by the Gravechill Killer Frozen Banshee combination, which seems to just be much, much better than you can handle. But that's okay. You've got one more chance here, Kael, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to run one more key. I'm talking over this because the auto didn't come out quite clearly. I apologize for that, but no problems. You may be like, what's the guy talking about in the lower corner? I don't know either. Frankly, I don't know what I'm talking about most of the time. But we are going to do one last key, and we're going to take Bulwark out, and we're going to see if we don't have buff extension, is it going to be a better key? So what we're going to do is we're going to take Bulwark out. We're going to put Frozen Banshee as our lead. Oh no, we're going to take Kael and put Kael as our lead to give that 15% extra HP for a little bit of survivability. And then we're going to run a triple poison team. That's right, because Gravechill Killer has poisons, Frozen Banshee has poisons, and Kael has poisons. We're going to put all three together, and we're going to see what kind of damage we can do with the three. Can we beat that 19.55? That so far is the best damage, and that is so far stand is our best team, but can we do it? So I'm going to come right back to this because Kael doesn't have any gear right now, and I can't take the gear away from Frozen Banshee like I did in the comparison. So we're going to stop right here. I'm going to cut out a bunch of this footage, and we're going to come back with a geared Kael, all right? Well, everybody, I have to apologize. Once again, I have done something to corrupt the video. This time it was the source video, not the end result video. The last time I had video errors, which was when I originally did part 1, is that once I put them all together, I checked, I just kind of played the first little bit of the video, everything looked fine. I deleted all the old video, was halfway through uploading it when I noticed that it was nothing but a black screen, about 1/3 of the way through, and of course I had already deleted and permanently deleted the video, the original source video. This time the source video itself is corrupt, and I think it was just a setting. I think they're not related. I think this was just a setting issue. When I was recording, I accidentally changed the setting, and I probably was setting to some kind of software encoding that wasn't properly installed or whatever. Usually I use hardware encoding and everything works fine. So I apologize for that, but I did, as you can see at the top of the screen there, I did run this comp, and it was about a 16.5 million key. So unfortunately, Kael is officially eliminated, and we have our final 5 champions. The final 5 champions that we're going to use and try to push for a solid 2-key Nightmare Clanboss all-rare team is going to be Bulwark, Coffin Smasher, Gravechill Killer, Frozen Banshee, and Apothacary. So what next? I did a bunch of spider runs. I am editing this at 6 p.m. I did the runs at 9 a.m. In the middle of that, I've done a lot of work on just doing spider farming, because that's the most efficient way to get silver. So I've done a lot of that, and I've sold a lot of the artifacts, a lot of 5-star artifacts, rare artifacts, things that I'm not really using. So I've bolstered my my coffers up, so to speak. I have a lot more silver now, which was going to allow me to min-max this team as best I can. I'm probably going to do a bunch of dragon runs tonight as well, and then either tomorrow or Saturday I'm going to run this team, a new min-max team, on hopefully Void Affinity, but that really all depends upon my clanmates. And we'll see what the final outcome is. Can I make this a 2-key team? Can I give you a comp of all rares that is a 2K Nightmare team? Then we're going to take this and get a little interesting. We're going to remove Apothacary because he is a turn meter booster manipulator, and we don't want that for a speed tuned comp. We're going to make sure we're properly speed tuned, and we're going to add Skull Crusher and Valkyrie on separate runs, and we're going to tell you what's going to happen when you pull one of these amazing champions, counterattack champions, and we're going to see what kind of nightmare damage we can do by just replacing Apothacary with one of those two. Actually, I mean, I'm going to do 2 runs, one with each of them, and then when we determine which of the 2 of them is more damage, I suspect it'll be Valkyrie, but you never know. Then we're going to take the ultimate jump, and we're going to see what can we do with 1 counterattack champion and 4 rares in the Ultra Nightmare Clanboss. I'm going to run a couple keys, see what we can do for damage, see if it's something that we can even pretend to get that 17.5 million, which is about what you need to hit, a little over 17.5 million, in order to have a 4-key Ultra Nightmare Clanboss. That is the goal. If you want to see that goal, if you want to watch me on my progress of this journey, please hit like and subscribe. This is video number 3, so also keep a look at round 1, which was posted yesterday, where I ran the first 4 runs of this Battle Royale, and the preview video where I talked about the different champions. The link in the description below will have the shots of all the different champions and their kind of their total stats that I use for this. And I'll do the same for the next video when I re-gear them. I'll retake those snapshots and I'll show you where they are. If you have any questions, concerns, wants, needs, whatever, please let me know. Is there any rare champion that you think I should be using instead of these 5? Let me know. I've pretty much tried the ones that I thought were the best suited, but you know what? Maybe there's one I don't know about or I'm not thinking about, so let me know in the comments down below. Also, keep in mind that I will be giving away a $50 gift card from Amazon when we hit 500 subs, so I'm hoping you help me out. Share this with your friends, get everyone involved, get everyone excited about it, and get some subscriptions out there so I can give away a $50 gift card to one of you lucky souls. That's it. That's all I have for today. Please ignore the man in the lower left-hand corner. That was the original one, but the audio on this was a little bit messed up, so I'm doing a little voiceover instead. Ultimately, I want to thank you for joining me in this video, and stay tuned for the next video. Please be kind to one another. Stay safe out there. The coronavirus is a real threat to all of us, so please don't go to spring break. Just stay home, Netflix and chill. Watch, hey, I got an idea. Watch some YouTube videos. from your favorite people like me. But most importantly, don't eat yellow snow, keep your stick on the ice, and have a wonderful day. Thank you, and good evening.